Good morning, good morning. This is Marche Denise Fulham, the author of Confessions of Church Girls, also the proud mother of Jada Louise and Enzel Marche. Ooh, it's a good morning. I have a lot on my heart and mind, and I said when I started these videos that it always starts with me first, and that my whole motive of doing this was that if I could just touch one person, starting with myself. So, man, this morning I was thinking about how fantasy can never compete with reality. Fantasy can never compete with reality. And shucks. Life sometimes can, I think about ever since I was a little girl. Most people know I was raised by a wonderful single mother. She wasn't perfect, but to me, she was wonderful and always will be wonderful. She did the best she can with what she had. And I think she can, if she had the opportunity to describe me, and I think one day I will just have her on here so she can talk a lot about and give a different perspective of me as a child. But I think I've always been the type of person who's been optimistic and thinking positive. And I think I've always wanted to see the best or think the best. Sometimes though, I have to watch myself because I want to see the good in everything and think the best of everyone. And sometimes if I'm not careful, I'm thinking ahead or wanting to see things where they could be or should be, and that's not always where they are. And I'll be operating where I want things to be, but that isn't the reality. So fantasy can never compete with reality. And when you're not a priority, and if you don't make yourself a priority and you're always just living in the what if, the could be, oh, this would be so great, then you open yourself and your heart to things that was never intended for you at this point in your life. So I say this to say it's really, really important for us to guard our heart. It's also important for us to be real with ourselves first, because that's nobody else's responsibility but our own, to be real with ourselves. And it's also important for you to know your own price tag, right? It's really important, right? It doesn't matter how long you've been waiting. It doesn't matter what it looks like sometimes. Because I think for me, sometimes I just be looking and I be like, dang, was I penalized for being in a divorce, or was I penalized for being a single parent? And if I'm not careful, I can be froggy sometimes, and I'll just feel like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna just go out here and make it get popping, right? And nah, that ain't what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So I need to focus and bring it in and regroup and guard my heart right now, because I'm the type of person that when I love real, real hard. And when I wrote the Confessions of Church Girls, and I think in my life in general, I've always been this transparent, open book, and I'm not gonna stop now, right? Y'all be praying for me, because I'm going through this season where a lot of things are changing in my life. My firstborn, she's doing great. We've been talking and texting. Shout out to Jada at the University of Alabama, Roll Tides. My youngest, Enzel, she's doing phenomenal too. It's wonderful to see her excelling, right? And then it's me, I'm in this season where, I've started this wonderful job. I'm in Hawaii, where although Hawaii has been wonderful to me, I just feel like I'm about to transition into new seasons and new things in my life. And it's just very important for me to calm my spirit and to settle, because there's a lot of wonderful things, a new thing that's going to happen. And so I just need to calm myself. So I came on here today on this Monday as I'm about to return back to work. And I just wanted to pause and just encourage myself as well as others. You got to have that difficult conversation with yourself. And it doesn't mean there has to be this big but, or that things just have to significantly changing your life, but you just got to be real with yourself. Sometimes you need to hurt. Sometimes you need to cry. Sometimes you need to face realities in your life and say, yeah, that's not what it is right now. Yeah, that's not what that person is in your life. That's not how they feel or can feel about you. That's not how you can feel about them. Yes, you are by yourself. No, you aren't dating anybody else. Or other things like, yes, I am overweight, but I am working on getting this right in my life. Or don't allow people to make you feel bad about the things that you're working on in your life. Work through it. I'm so tired of people acting like they just got it together and you don't. You know what I mean? And for everybody that's like, oh, she always got something to say, I do. And you have a choice to push play or don't. You don't have to push play on this. This is Shay working out some things. I decided to get on here every day and vlog. You don't have to. Watch, this is me being real, because maybe somebody else needs me to be real. I know I need me to be real. And today it's about fantasy. Fantasy can't compete with reality. No child, it can't. So I need to put my big girl panties on and regroup and just say, yeah, cry some tears. Wah, wah. Yeah, things don't happen the way you want it to, but I'm worth it, right? And I've always been the one. And whoever's for Shay is for Shay. And if it means that I have to just be by myself for a minute or a little while longer, I'll just be by myself. But whoever's for me is for me. And whoever's for you is for you. Don't change your price tag. Don't mark yourself down. Prioritize yourself, right? Keep working on relationships within your life. I have a lot of great people, even from my past right now, who we're all sharpening each other. And this is no shade to anybody particular. This is just me working on me. A lot of times what's going on in your life has little or nothing to do with other people. It's you. It's me. I got things in my life I'm working on, and I'm going to work on them. And I encourage you to work on you, because what I won't do is not live this life to the fullest and not live intentionally, right? Because I'm not going to keep saying I got work to do, but I'm going to live. I'm going to live so that I can be real, right? I'm going to live so that I can truly be happy. I'm going to live so that I can start saying things that are glorifying and use better words and be true to myself, true to God, and true to other people, because there's greatness inside of me. And so this war that I'm feeling inside of me, this struggle, it's because I know that I'm supposed to keep going forward. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I don't feel like it. Sometimes I don't feel like being bothered, but I ain't gonna give up. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. And don't you. I'm gonna say keep going. I'm gonna say the best is still yet to come. And don't y'all be fooled by this, but I wanted to come on here and say fantasy can't compete with reality. We got work to do. Keep going. Keep being real. Keep being transparent. And those that are real in your life, they'll allow you to be real, and they'll hear the truth, and we'll all regroup and do what we need to do. All right, this is Marsha Denise Fulham, the author of Confessions of Church Girls and the proud mother of Jada Louise and Anzel Marsha. And what I know for sure is God has a plan, and he does not lie. Oh, and let me say this real quick. If I don't answer your text or I don't call you right back, just be patient with me for a minute, okay? I'm gonna call you. When I call you, it'll be the right time. When I text you, it'll be the right time. I don't have an attitude right now. I'm just in a different season. Give me a minute, all right? Grace and peace be unto everyone. I love you. This is the day the Lord has made. Have a good one. Fantasy cannot compete with reality. Check your price tag. Be a priority and not an option. I'm out.